Hello everyone, welcome to my survival world of many years. Started this world back in one of the last updates from 1.8. I distinctly remember trying out the 1.9 features on this world. So since 1.8 I've had this world. So I'm gonna do the math on that, but that's a long time. I didn't initially start out in the shattered Savannah Plateau, but I sort of moved here after I was not very pleased with my building style, and so I saw this when I was traveling, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move there, and so I moved all of my stuff into this building. Is where the one that I first built, I believe. And since then, this has become sort of like the biggest project I've ever undertaken in my life, which is to transform this entire biome. I can sort of fly around it for a bit, but you can see how large it is. Just transform this entire biome, transforming it, terraforming it, and just like adding buildings and such to make it look habitable. Sort of like a pirate island sort of theme, but it's still got a long way to go. You can sort of see places that I've been busy, but I've spent many hours working on it, but unfortunately it's hardly made a dent since then. And still a lot of planning and things I want to do. For instance, these red markers mean I want to build a bridge here. This is temporary, by the way, and then eventually a house here. So yeah, this is let's be honest, this is never going to be finished. I plan to just keep working on it through, and no matter how good it looks or how finished it looks, I'm always going to be working on something. So this here is the outside section. As you can see, I've already done a substantial amount of work on terraforming this area. For instance, like something small like this might have taken me many hours to do. Anyone who's ever done terraforming before knows that this sort of thing takes a while, and I'm not even necessarily finished. I might add some things, maybe some greenery. Yeah, we'll see. This is beautiful, so I'll be using this in the future, bringing sort of pathways down to like maybe a dock or something here. That'd be cool. Probably get rid of this, clean up all the granite and coal. Everything here has been shaped, and I think this actually was blown out by TNT. I knew this was like a thin wall, so I blew it out and shaped it and terraformed it a bit. Same with this little pillar here. So yeah, beautiful area. Shattered Savannah Plateau has got to be one of the most beautiful biomes in Minecraft. This was, I think, a small cave, and I managed to make it much larger. I wanted like a sense of grandeur as you walk through these sorts of things, so that's one thing I've been working on. This here is an incredibly ugly carrot and potato farm, but it also functions as a villager breeder, which currently has stopped working, unfortunately, but I'll fix that. Not because of the stone blocks, I put those there to stop my storage system from clogging up. So I knew it was very ugly, so I'm thinking maybe just like covering it all with land, so to speak. So it's like completely underground, you won't be able to see the ugly thing. Earlier I was planning to build a house on top of it, but that was really difficult and really massive, and it didn't really fit my theme. Oh, this is beautiful, what I've been working on here. You can sort of see a lot of the terraforming I've done to these hills. Even got like a little, oh, there you go, little crack in here. It's fun to fly through. I've made a few of those. I thought maybe I can one day turn this into an elytra course. This was one of the latest buildings I've been working on. This one here. I'm really proud of it. Although it is rather large. It doesn't really... Once again, I need to get downpack the theme of like the pirate, because I feel like they wouldn't have such grandiose buildings like this one. And you can sort of see my skills have improved dramatically because I've been working on this for many years now. I think I started off with this one here and this one here. I've actually made improvements slightly to these so they look a bit better, but this is like a more modern one. It looks fantastic. So as you can see, many hours have been spent terraforming this area, and I haven't really made much of a dent. You can see all this cliff face, missing a few spots, have been sort of shaped quite a bit, make it look a bit more beautiful. Blew a hole in there. I love blowing holes in cliff faces, obviously. And even like making streams. So the thing with terraforming is you need a focal point to focus on, so that it, you need a point of hierarchy basically. And so having something like a waterfall or something that goes through it to draw the eye in and help it to look at something really makes your design pop. I saw this area here and I'm like, well, it was a lot darker back then, but it was, yeah, it looks stunning. Look at that. So I really want to like terraform this area. You can see a bit more of my work. You see I worked on some edges right there, but oh yeah, and a nice little hanging bridge. Some inspiration I got from Instagram right there. Yeah, just really working on the terraforming, and this is like I said, this is a project of vast scale. This is going to take me a very long time. So that's why I just wanted to share with you a progress update, and I'll share some more progress updates in maybe a year or two time, so not just to showcase my work, but to also show to myself, like, this is what it used to look like, because I find that like the transformation of things can be really stunning. So taking like a screenshot of this area, you can see a lot of stone. I want to like build like a sort of mini town in here, filled with piratey things. And then I started building this building here, but it didn't really fit the bill, if I'm honest. It didn't look like a piratey themed building, and it was too big, so I might just tear that one down. It was a nice start, but yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. Gonna have to go back onto Google and do some more research. Yeah, so castle. These are some of the things I did early on, especially in this boat here. It's my first boat I ever made in Minecraft, even though I've been playing this for such a long time. Turtle Island, they will not leave. They seem to be always stuck and you have to keep pushing them in. Basically I bred a whole bunch of turtles here, and now they just keep coming back. But it's nice. Call it Turtle Island. Got a name for it. Yeah, some sort of like fortification, so maybe like I could do like a British ship on the horizon, that sort of thing. Just some more infrastructure here, there and everywhere. Buildings. Here's another hole I blew in the wall. Oh. And this is a nice house I'm quite proud of. It sort of hangs over the edge right there a bit. Not for those who are afraid of heights. Guardian farm, pretty self-explanatory. I'll just fly over the area a bit, see if I've missed anything. It's crazy just to see how small of an area it is, considering how much time I spent on it. A random enchanting setup that I no longer use. But yeah, great place to fly around in, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. Just go up, bend away. And now I'm going to go underground. So this is the big chunk of work that I've been working on here. So this is actually Minecraft 1.17. I got Optifine installed. This is before the cave update. So you have, and I started working on this long before the cave update was announced or even rumored. And I had just big plans. So this is all designed for Elytra. You can Elytra through here fast as. And then the 1.17 update gave us a lot of cool blocks like these. I love the azalea trees, it looks stunning. And moss blocks and moss carpet, they look absolutely fantastic. So sort of been experimenting with them and seeing where I can like put them into my cave builds, because I got a lot of them. And here is the main room. Oh yeah, you can see me experimenting with the glowberries. So this is sort of the main hub area. So this is where all the exits branch off, basically. Down at the bottom here you have the storage room, all automatic, all amazing. And I know it looks finished, but there's so many things I'd love to do. For instance, we've got like a wet area here. Maybe have some, like, you know how you can get like dripping blocks if you have like a water source above them, maybe something like that, or some more mossy blocks around this waterfall, that sort of thing. And then incorporating some more 1.17 blocks like the moss block here into my build. I think that would make it go a long way. And then remove some of these leaves and swap them out for glowberries. Lots of opportunities and really cool blocks to work with. Yeah, you see I've been playing around with it a bit here. You just see how much it pops and, you know, makes a bit of a statement. Over here, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about dripping blocks. So you can sort of see drips into this pool here. It's my villager trading center, where I trade for emeralds. So this is where I get all my emeralds for my beacons. So yeah, I actually I was on a project for many years to be able to have every single book in the game, and have a enchanted book in the game, and have a double chest of it. I have used some of them since, but at some point I did have every book, enchanted book in the game with a double chest full, and I got some spares here. What's next? Through here is sort of like my nether portal room. Sort of experimenting with like complete blackness, and then using half slabs, buttons and stairs and carpets to sort of create a non-spawnable room. Yeah, so a lot of the goals I had with this place was to make it completely non-spawnable. So all this area and this... I eat my words, you stupid creeper. Where did he spawn? I checked everything like 10 times and still they spawn. Maybe something changed, or maybe they can spawn when there's a trapdoor like that. I'm not sure. That could be the case. So just a concrete maker down here that is broken. I think because they fixed the zero tech farms, and that was relying on zero tech to place the blocks, so that's no longer working, unfortunately. What's next? I'm also down from my storage system. Travel down here. Another thing that was broken by zero tech farms was my furnace array up here. Sort of experimenting with different cave types here. So here I used a lot of I'm gonna miss it, stalactites, something like that, coming down from the ceiling, so it's actually a really tall ceiling. So yeah, just playing around with maps. I have a feeling that this creates a lot of lag for my base, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. Here's my base here, and then I sort of labeled everything that I have. I got a pillager farm out west. So this was my map room, really happy with that. Alright, well I guess the last place to show you guys is the big terraforming project that I created for myself. I was initially thinking, oh, this would be so cool, having like a cave, like an underground water cave base, and it was, until they sort of, so I had to blow all this out by hand, and then place all the water by hand, and then put all these cobblestone walls in by hand, and then like sort of shape it by hand, because obviously TNT doesn't make things look like a cave properly, sometimes, but rarely. Sort of, if you look at some of those screenshots done by Mojang, with their with all the stunning cave formations, this is sort of what I was planning for this area, and this was done way before the 1.718 update was announced. So it's gonna probably look punitive to what other people can create, because Mojang's done half the work for them. Which is unfortunate, but I'll get this done one day. I've been working on it recently, as you can tell by the glowberries. Oh, that's a dead end, so is this one. So yeah, sort of gotten quite good at flying around. It's a cave, but I can fly in it everywhere. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for having a look, and I'll probably post an update in maybe a few years' time. And we'll see where to go from there.